there is the dispelling of the darkness.
Yes.
That's all we're saying.
But the material process...
Wait, where I'm coming, dispels the darkness. And thought, which is material process, is no longer working in darkness.
Right.
Therefore, that light has altered, has ended ignorance.
Yeah. All right. So we say this light has, this darkness is really something which is built into the content of thought, right?
Content is dark.
Yes, that's right. And
by Jove, huh?
And then the light has dispelled that the ignorance.
That's it. That's right.
And
that's right. Dispel the content.
But still, we have to be very careful, since you still have content. You see, you still have content in the usually accepted sense of the word, like you know all kinds of things. You see,
of course.
So we can't say it has dispelled all the content.
No. It has dispelled I know what I mean. It has dispelled the center of darkness.
Yes, the source, the creator of darkness.
Self.
Yes.
Right? It has dispelled the center of darkness, which is the self.
Well, we'll say that a certain content, the self is part of the content.
Yes.
And that part of the content, which is the center of darkness, which creates it and maintains it, is dispelled.
Dispelled. Yeah. The center of darkness, which has maintained the darkness, has been dispelled.
Right.
Right, sir. I hold to that. Right. We're going on slowly.
And we say now that means a physical change in the brain cells. You see, that center, that content which is the center, is a certain set form with a disposition of all the brain cells, and that in some way alters.
Of course,
right.
Obviously.
Right.
So this is so, it has enormous significance, right?
Right.
That is, in our relationship, in our society, in our everything. Now the next question is, which Ms. Lilliford put, which is, how does this flash come about? Let's begin the other way around. How does love come about? Huh? How does peace come about? Which is not peace being causeless, violence is caused. How does that causeless thing come about when my whole life is causation? There is no how, right? Right? There is no how. the how implies a cause.
Yes.
So there is no how. I must stop here a bit.
Right.
Good word, right? Huh?
Are you saying that since it's without cause, it is something that just exists, and that...
I don't say that it exists. That's a dangerous statement. Immediately.
Well, it has to exist at some point.
No.
And it's outside
Right, sir?
time.
Moment you say it exists, it's not.
Well, so the danger is that is part of the content.
Yeah. Be careful in these things.
And
Well,
Quite
if
right.
you call it, if you're using it as content, I mean, if you're taking old concepts, but if you're saying, or if I can make the next statement, it say is, and something, the mind is blocked, the brain is blocked from something that is without cause or without any time quality. But the brain is blocked.
Is?
Is blocked from...
Don't use those words. No. We've gone through all that. You're beginning all over again. No, we've gone through all that. The question Dr. Bohm, David Rowe posed was, what is the relationship between... No. Why do you say insight brings about a mutation in the brain cells? That was the question. That question has been put after a series of discussions. And we have come to a point when we say that flash, that light, has no cause. And that light operates on that which has cause, which is the darkness, which is that darkness exists as long as the self is there, is the originator of that darkness. That light dispels the very center of darkness. That's all. We have come to that point. And therefore there is a mutation, so on and so on. Then the question, when she put that question, how do I get it? How does it happen? Right? That's all we are there. I say that's a wrong question. There is no how.
There's no how, but there is darkness and there is
What?
light. There is light and
No.
darkness.
Just see first there is no how. If you show me how, you're back into the darkness. Right?
right.
That's all. That's
Cause, yeah.
That's a tremendous thing to understand that. I'm asking something, a question, sir, which is, why is it that we have no insight at all? Why is it it doesn't start from our childhood, this insight? You follow what I'm talking about?
Well, the way life is lived, it's...
No, I want to find,
Yeah.
is it our education? Is it our society? Is it our... I don't believe it's all that. You follow what I'm...
What do you say then?
I wonder if I'm making myself clear.
Right.
There's some other factor. I'm grouping after it. Let's group off a little bit. I'm groping after this, which is, why don't we have it? It seems so natural.
Yes. Well, at first, when we say something is interfering with it, I mean...
No, I don't want to, then we go back. It seems so natural. For X, it is quite natural. Why isn't it natural for A, B, C, D, all the 26 letters? Why isn't it possible? If we say it's the blockade, the education, which are all causes, right?
Yes.
Then to remove the blockages implies another cause. So we keep on rolling in that direction. There's something unnatural about all this.
Because if we would say that there are blocks,
I don't want to use... That's the language of the darkness.
then we would also say that the blocks can prevent the insight from acting.
Of course, that's all. But I want to go move away from these blockages.
Yeah, well, not exactly blockages, but we use the word center of darkness, you see, which we say is maintaining darkness, that something is going on.
To X, it seems so natural.
Yeah.
Why isn't it natural to everybody? You follow what I'm talking about?
Yes, well, that's the question.
That's the question I'm asking. And you say blockages, the self, the society, environment, genetic, I see those are all causes. Now, why isn't it natural to everybody? Right, sir?
Right.
Why is love not natural to everybody? Am I putting
Yes,
the
well, I
question?
think you would, to make it more clear, you see, some people might feel it is natural to everybody, but being treated in certain ways, they gradually get caught in hate.
No, I don't believe it. No, sir.
All right, but then you would have to ask, suppose we were to say
No, sir.
that the young child meeting hate will still not respond with hate. You see, why is that not natural?
Yeah, that's right.
That's your question.
That's right.
Whereas, most people would say it's natural for the young child meeting hate to respond with hate, right?
Yes. This morning I heard that.
Yeah, you did, right? Yeah.
And then I asked myself why.
Now, if you say it would be natural to meet hate without hate,
It seems so natural. Now just mention X has been put under all these circumstances, right? Which could have produced darkness, which could have produced blockages, which could have blocked all the rest of it. But X wasn't touched by it. I wonder if I may.
yes, well,
Why is it not possible for everybody?
yes, well, you have to make it, I think that this line, if we could say, should make it more clear why we say it would be natural to meet immediately, not to respond to hate with hate, you see.
All right.
Even though,
Limited to that.
yes, even though one hasn't thought about it, one hasn't, the child is not able to think about all
Yeah.
these things,
Why is it possible to act, what is it?
Well, why is it possible meeting hate not to respond with hate? You see, even though a young child who hasn't thought about it, he doesn't know.
Yes, right.
He never
Very
thought.
interesting this.
Yeah. Because some people would say it would be instinct, the animal instinct.
Which is to hate.
Well, to fight back. You see,
Fight back.
the animal will respond with love if you treat him with love, but if you treat the animal with hate, he's going to fight back. Right?
Of course.
He will become very vicious.
Yes.
Now, some people would say the human being at the beginning is like that animal, and later
Of course.
may understand, right?
Yes. That is, the human being